23rd century.
This rocket launched the Pioneer 10 probe into outer space. It is the first such projectile to leave our solar system. Its journey will last for over 1,000 years. Should some form of intelligent extraterrestrial life happen to discover it on its way, it will find a gold-plated aluminum plaque mounted on it. It contains information about our planet, a diagram of a hydrogen atom, our position in the universe, the beings who sent the craft, a man and a woman. Will this message ever be read? When? Where? By whom? At the very least, this plaque is proof that our scientists are taking seriously the possibility of intelligent life on other planets, other stars, far beyond our galaxy.
Hello, I'm William Shatner. As Captain Kirk, and with the rest of the crew of the USS Enterprise, we made many wondrous voyages into the future, into the vastness of space. But that was fiction. I'd like to take you along on another kind of voyage, but this is based on reality, the real world we live in. We're going to look at the Earth and its mysteries from the past, long before recorded time. We're going to examine and perhaps question some widely held theories of what may have happened to this Earth of ours in that mysterious and murky dawn of what we know as civilization. We're going to investigate some strange and bizarre events in the present, unbelievable happenings as fresh as today's headlines. And more important, perhaps, we're going to take a searching and scientific look into the future. We're reaching more and more out into space. Perhaps, as we may learn, someone, something, somewhere in space is reaching out to us. This, then, is an adventure that will take us deep into the past, into our present, and into the future. It's a rich tale from many sources, many investigators, many adventurers. A great explorer, Peter Freuchen, once summed up what we feel about this film. Speaking of the great adventurers, he said, "The stories which these fellows bring us are the stuff our dreams are made of, and in our secret minds, we live them. In our fantasies, we battle the most violent storms, conquer the bravest fighters, bring home the richest cargoes from the most amazing voyages, dive for sunken gold, see the strangest sights, then in the end, science takes over from the imagination, and behold, there are even greater wonders than we dreamed." That's what this picture is all about.
Of the millions and billions of stars in the universe, one of the least significant planets in our own stellar system is this one, our Earth. It is not only a small planet, but very young. There are any number of older ones. How did it begin, this young Earth? From a whirling ball of molten gases, it became a cooling sphere of bubbling, oozing lava. That was some 5,000 million years ago. Somewhere, the oceans and seas appeared, and clouds of moisture formed over them. The lightning came, joined with the amino acids in the sea to begin the chain of what we know as life. First protozoa, then plants and forests. Some say, as does Eric von Daniken, that this new Earth was visited by beings from older planets. We'll look into that. But early on, 150 million years ago, in the Mesozoic era, dinosaurs roamed the Earth. They left petrified bones and tracks, and a mystery. In the Glen Rose River in Texas, near dinosaur tracks, what appears to be the print of a human-like foot. Strange, incredible, impossible. 2 feet long, the footprint of a giant. We know there were no giants, don't we? Yet, the 4th book of Moses says, "And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, who come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight." Side by side, dinosaur prints, and prints that appear to be humanoid. Yet giant footprints like these have been found in South Africa, in China, and Java. We know little of giants. What do we know of man? In Italy, these bits of bone were found in mineral coal sediments. Their age? About 12 million years. They come from a mammal similar to man. Still, more animal than human. In Africa, on the rim of the Serengeti steppes, scientists found remnants of a skeleton now more human than animal. Its age, 2 to 3 million years old. There are 9 million years difference in the age of these two specimens. When did the mutation from animal to human actually occur? We don't know. Closer to us, the Neanderthal man. He first appeared about 150,000 years ago, in the Paleolithic era. He died out 100,000 years later. Why? We have no idea. A completely new race of humans come into being. Cro-Magnon man. He got his name from the place where he was found, Cro-Magnon in the Rhone Valley in southern France. A human being from the Ice Age. His accomplishments in a number of areas is remarkable. He knew a regulated social order. He discovered a tool we still use today, the needle.